Alright, where are we at here?
We're gonna run fair mission.
Yeah, but fair Hanzo, fair Hanzo.
Fair. What?
Why is it not pausing? Stay paused.
Okay. Don't play Hanzo.
Hey guys, I got a go-gurt, you don't.
Okay, I can't pause it while it's full screen. So let me go back just a hot second here so I can get it from the start of the round.
We're coming.
There we go.
Alright, play back.
They have diva now. What am I gonna do?
Guys, you're winning! Win a ball!
It was far back. It was buffering. I assumed it was buffering.
How'd that
for
diva
you
not
guys.
get trapped?
I don't know. Reinhardt's holding shatter. Reinhardt's holding shatter.
Yeah, I know.
Try not to scream winnable.
I did it for the meme there.
I do it too. If you guys are shitting on them, then it's usually a little bit. I'm a little bit more lenient because I'm also guilty. But
Well, I don't know.
Again.
I feel like some betas would want to back out there, so I'm just. It wouldn't hurt.
some betas want. Well, okay, yeah. Okay, okay. I'll give in there just because I've been nagging on the rest of y'all's comms, but generally, try not to say winnable unless it's 100% won.
I just said that because, as like, get in there kind of call.
Hanzo down.
I'd sleep.
Easy.
Mercy? Holy shit.
Yeah, you
I was going for the Ryan.
You slept Mercy and I was able to break
Surprises
like
me how all of 5 teammates died to a Reinhardt.
I didn't die to Reinhardt. I got
5
I got
people
one
died
tap.
for
I got
Reinhardt.
one tap.
5 people.
Alright, so what are we running here?
That was good, Kappa. Thank you for doing that right there.
What?
The moment the round started, you said, "All right, so what are we running here?"
Okay.
They're like that. That's exactly what I want. That was actually really well done. I thought you guys were farther in the
Yeah, I said we were 5
lobby
seconds
time.
in when
Yeah,
did
you weren't
pause.
even. You were like a second and a half in. You're totally fine. That was okay. We've been pausing a lot. I thought it was
Yeah,
farther.
it's
My
fine.
apologies.
That's good.
We're gonna run fair mission.
Yeah, but fair Hanzo, fair Hanzo.
Fair. What?
Farhan's a good call there, in my opinion.
Hey guys, I got a go-gurt, you don't.
Did I? Come out.
Okay guys, I gotta go.
I'll be back in an hour.
Now, did you guys call where you were gonna go?
Oh, we say this
Besides,
enough.
I gotta go.
I called it, I think. I did call it,
Yeah,
yeah.
you call it. You say main. You say main to point.
Just keep going, I call it.
I'll be back in an hour.
Keep back in an hour. I'm gonna go take a nap.
I don't actually want you guys to watch my VOD because I was not warmed up on Anna, and so my shots were actual
Oh, I
garbage.
forgot that we are doing God.
No,
Called it, right?
it's fine.
Did I call it
Running
during
dive?
sometime? Half?
Let's go to
Probably.
point.
That's okay. Even if you didn't.
I'm punching
Try
from
to.
behind to get on point.
I'm sure I did. I
Okay.
remember doing
Hey,
it.
get on point.
I'm on point. I don't see any key pass.
Yep.
The reason why I leave and not like push with everyone else is because I'm like terrified of being focused by the Pharah. Because the Pharah can just two-shot me immediately. And I was-
beta.
All right. All right. Hold on.
and also because I was lagging behind and I wasn't literally up on. I wasn't with
Right,
every
yeah,
single
That's
person.
okay. That's okay. All right.
So-
So you called for a flank, which sometimes is okay if you want to take control of the point. Now,
They-
what are you guys running Winston Zarya here?
Are they? They're ready.
They called I think they run
No,
dive.
they're running dive.
That's a Ryan. That's a Ryan.
They're running dive.
Half?
Let's go to
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
I'm flanking from behind to get on point.
That was a good call, actually. Now, even if in most circumstances, if that was Ryan Zarya, Kappa, I would have said you should have stayed with the team there because you need to focus on shield break or shooting down that far. In that case, because they did run dive, they're going to be jumping on you guys, and you guys having point will be much better for you. The call going straight to point was good there. I think it worked out. Okay.
Recorded.
Okay.
Hey, get on point.
One
I'm
point.
on point. I don't see any.
You guys are kind of split up.
Yeah,
oh,
no.
no, we're not going to far.
Just hold point,
not
hold
here.
point.
Win the Pharah battle,
He's
Hod.
in
You
his
got
back
this.
left.
Oh, there's a waste.
Your Mercy got caught
Wait,
out because
Hanzo's spending on the right side. On the right.
Also, I'm gonna pause right here. I think I'm a better Pharah than Hob.
What?
I think Hobb is a little rusty. But I think Hobb
Not
is
to diss Hob, it's just the entire first game of Ilios, I was winning the Pharah duel.
Now, if we're really
No,
talking about
you
Pharah
Bot doesn't kill the
players,
Pharah at all.
No,
Like,
no.
they don't kill each other.
Feather is
this entire
better
game.
for the Pharah here.
Yeah, we'll find it out.
TBH.
If
Well,
we're
yeah,
gonna
sure,
talk about
Feather
who's-
might be the best Pharah, but
But I'm also the best Zen.
exactly.
But
Yeah,
Are you better than
Yeah.
No Scopes? Oh, well, he actually.
No scopes is in plat,
Yeah,
excuse
hold
me?
Yeah, I forget that. I forget about the disparity
whoa,
of SR.
don't diss my boy. All right, he good.
I love no scopes as much as the next guy, but just stating something there.
He is the lowest in the team right now. That's okay. That's okay. It'll take work, and
I don't know,
I'm
isn't
sure he'll
Kappa
get
the
better
lowest
playing
in the
with you
team now?
guys.
He's almost in gold now.
Ha 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 ha. I'm so funny. Ha 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 ha. Oh, dude,
Let's focus
look
on
at
the
my
VOD.
joke.
Hey,
Ha ha.
hey. Kappa,
Yes.
don't take the bait.
Take
Just
Thunder.
focus in the VOD. Fuzz, you too. Don't be antagonistic. I like to be productive, and the more time we spend taking your run, the more time mistakes.
Okay.
Okay, so you're on point. That's fine. I think far there, Hob, you should have not. It looked like the Mercy kind of got caught out top left. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. I'm really not sure how the Mercy got back in. Just be a
Side
little bit
Hanzo
wary.
spam.
of Mercy.
Going after Diva, Diva down.
Fair on the right.
All right,
Fair on the
keep
right.
you down. That's a good call. It was a good call on the Hanzo.
Oh,
walk
Diva
forward,
183.
right side. You're just making sure the team's aware of that. That's a good call. I generally say the comms are good.
Get this Hanzo. Hanzo close.
Hanzo
Look at Hanzo.
Diva 1 HP. That's good.
Discord.
On the one, on the one, on the one.
Look at Hanzo.
Don't call targets.
Me.
Yeah. You could say Hanzo low, but don't say go on Hanzo. The people who should decide to go on Hanzo is your Zenyatta or your frontline tanks if they see that they're low and they can go on them safely. Because if you say go on them and you start going on them, but the tanks,
And
for
I
whatever
died, so-
reason, aren't in a position to do that,
Yeah.
or the Zenyatta is not in a position to discord him, it'll make it a lot harder for you.
Okay.
And you just generally don't want to be the one to call the shot. If you want to say Hanzo low, that's good. Again, tanks and the backline should take into consideration the Hanzo's low and make the call.
Okay.
Hanzo.
Got
What's
Zen.
fair?
Resing Zen. Oh wait, no, that's our Zen.
Feather, again, good call saying Hanzo 1. Try to refrain from saying it a bunch of times. I'm not going to keep beating you up on that. That'll be the last time I'll say something, but
Good. I'm blushing.
that's 2 instances. Yeah, I don't want
I
to give
do
you
it-
shit for the same thing, you
I
know?
do it all the time.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna keep stopping over it, but just because it's so prevalent, I will say it twice, and then we'll move on.
That's their
I just saw Zen died SB. I was like, oh, okay.
Big brain.
Hey, look, we can't hold that close. They're just gonna dive us
Yeah.
supports. We have to hold back.
No,
Fuzz,
Fuzz,
what are you doing?
What are you talking about?
Fuzz is a god gamer, clearly.
Nah, like we're just gonna
Look at
get
him die.
Alright. Clustered there. Who called that? No Scopes called that? Or did Caliph call that? Hold up, which one
Everybody
of you guys?
called that.
Call
let's,
what?
let's just go back. Calling out the
Wait,
hold up
fair.
close.
Oh, spamming on the right side. On the
Alright,
right
it's kinda
side,
hard
I'm
to-
spamming. He's
to
walking
Going after
quickly.
Diva, Diva down.
You know what would be
Fair on the
even
right.
better?
Fair on the right.
Stop.
Oh, Diva 183. Get this Hanzo. Hanzo close.
Hanzo,
Look at Hanzo.
He's Discord.
On the one, on the one, on the one.
Look at Hanzo.
Instead of you saying he's discorded, again, you should just let No Scope say he's discorded.
That was me.
No, I said he's Discord.
I
Yeah,
was
Kappa
the one
said it.
playing Zenyatta, and I said he's discorded.
Yeah, I
And
know, but he
you
shouldn't
again
try to
said he's
over
discorded.
overbear you there. Yeah.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he said it, then you said it.
Oh.
So you have 2 people saying the same thing,
Oh.
which means 2 people are talking at the same time, which means it's kind of harder to hear.
Got
What's
Zen.
fair?
Resing Zen. Oh wait, no, that's our Zen.
That's their
I just saw Zen died SB. I was like, oh,
So your
okay.
Zen's in the back line. You're moving up kind of close as Hanzo. Your Reinhardt
Hey,
backs
look, we
up.
can't hold
Caliph
that
backs
close. They're
up.
just gonna dive us
Yeah.
supports. We have to hold back.
No,
Fuzz,
Fuzz
what are
is-
you
Yeah, it was
What
a
are
good
you
call by
talking
Caliph. I don't know
Fuzz
if you
is
want
a
to hold
god
back
gamer,
that far.
clearly.
Nah, like we're just gonna.
You should try to hold around that corner right there.
Mhm.
That way you can back up your supports if they dive on you. In my opinion, I'm not sure what the pro strat is there, but I believe that holding that corner in between the statue and the corner there, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes. Hold
Right,
choke.
right there where your Mercy is the perfect spot to hold. You can see them because your whole team can see them if they go left side that way, so you don't have to worry about flanks as much, and you're not worried about them going high ground and diving on top of your backline and not being able to respond appropriately. That's mainly because they're going dive, and you have to worry about those kind of things. But that was a good call, and
Look at
Zarya
him
is
die
back
right
sooner
here.
We have to play. We have to play like back in the courtyard.
You're literally
Where's
reported
Hanzo?
if you die to that Fuzz.
Yeah.
Alright, they're going point.
Yeah,
One
they're
take
going
point.
straight
One
to
take
point.
point.
They're
General
going straight.
banter.
Where's Farah?
a little much.
I'm gonna focus the 2 tanks right now because
Hold up the back the point. Back up the
they're
point.
not on point. They're not there. They're just...
You don't have to call what you're gonna focus. I would just do it.
Okay. Well,
Baiting.
I did it
Well,
there
we
because
can
I was
still
like,
hold
Methodically rotate
Oh,
around
key
back to the
pause.
right. Yeah.
yeah. I did it there. I don't hear. Hold on. Can someone pause?
Right. Yeah.
I did it there because there was a few times in previous rounds where like I was shooting someone and I didn't say anything, and I thought it was the obvious target to shoot, and they didn't die, and they ended up killing me. So it's just
Okay.
like,
So my thing I'll say with that, right,
mhm.
is even if it's the wrong target, if the whole team is on the one target, that target will probably die. If you're shooting the right target and everyone else is on some other target, your damage is significantly more split, especially considering you're the DPS. That's why shot calling should go to the backline, because then you know you have the backline support on it. That's one of the reasons, besides the fact that they have better line of sight and they have Discord and that kind of thing. Now, I don't want to berate you for saying I'm going to focus the tanks, because it didn't do a whole lot of harm here. If you want to say maybe, bring up a suggestion, maybe we should focus tanks, then you can leave that up to Fezer playing Zenyatta, and he can say, okay, Discord on Zarya, or Diva in this
Like
case.
they're on
They're
main.
main right
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna Sonic. I use Sonic.
Watch the flanks.
Winston low. Winston half.
Okay. I would say you don't have to say I use Sonic, because I think that was evident.
Focus
Shit,
Winston
I need
on
to-
point. Winston on point.
I can. We can win
It's
this.
just Winston.
I'm gonna res Zen in 3 seconds. Resing now.
I needed heal.
They got really
We
clustered.
need to focus that one.
You're trying to call while they're
ulting.
making calls on targets.
Clicky pause.
Nope, no longer all.
That's what I'm talking about when I said I'm going to focus tanks. Then I call out the target, and then he's on me, and then I still die, and nobody cares.
Problem is, you're calling the target when you should just say, I think we should focus tanks before the fight. If they say, no, we're going to focus the Pharah, then it's your job to focus the Pharah, and if the Winston dives on you, you say, there's a Winston on me, I need help.
Okay.
Because if you're calling the target, because you've been calling the target the majority of the time, right?
Yeah.
If you keep calling a target, they're like, oh, Kappa's just calling another fucking target for some fucking reason. They're not
Yeah.
like, oh, there's a Winston eating Kappa's ass out right now. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
You fucking boy who cried wolf. Like you're not gonna get assistance there, and it's gonna make it a lot harder on you.
Okay.
And I actually think that tilted you here and made you like call more, which actually made it
Yeah,
worse.
it really did, because I got really tilted after I made it. I felt like I.
Oh, I could hear it.
Yeah. So.
But
yeah.
that's a matter of how your comm style is as your role right now. It's different than what it should be. But
Okay, I realize you're all dead.
Zenyatta's behind you.
Oh, well,
All
I'm gonna get out.
right, we have
comments like
Grafhopper.
I'm gonna get out, I'm just gonna die, like shit like that.
Then
Just
I'll-
If we all
we can just
keep
get in
it
there and
quiet.
climb up.
and we can still have
clean
damage anyway,
and
versus
quick.
boost.
We have
Alright,
contact.
alright.
They use trans. They use
Yeah,
trans. They
they
know.
are, yeah.
They
Yeah, no
have a
banter
diva though,
right
so
now
don't
is
get
pretty
it
good.
fuzzy
Talking
or
about
reported.
ults is good.
Hey, I'm a godgamer. Do you think that that's
Okay,
still-
cool. I'm
Oh,
just
you're-
saying,
you
you're
just
getting
out of-
reported if you're not
Oh.
a gamer.
I literally died instantly.
Yeah, like you guys probably couldn't even hear that far there because
Because we were
so
so
much talk. Yeah.
I died.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's hard to hear anyways, but like the odds of you
res our
hearing it
spawns
are
right
higher.
I usually pay attention.
okay.
I usually
Alright,
pay
regroup.
attention to stuff like that. So when I that's why I was so surprised. I said it like twice when I said, "Oh, I just died instantly." I usually pay attention to that kind of stuff on sound cues
Yeah.
because I didn't
Okay.
hear anything.
They're all
That's a good call on the
Let me
regroup
use
for the
those.
tank.
Yeah, that's good. They don't have.
They trapped me.
That's okay. It's okay.
That's okay.
They're
There's
throwing.
hope for that. They use
It's
how
okay,
many ults
yeah.
did they use? They use 2.
A lot.
They used both DPS ults there.
Yeah, rechecking ults is good.
Yeah,
Just
let's go out there.
when people
Okay,
ask
go
what
for
ults they use, the only people who should say something are, I think they used this, I know they used this, or, I know they have this still,
You
you know?
mean like when how Scopes just said a lot? Even
Yeah,
though they used
it needs to be really quick and concise, like, because if you spend too much time, again, it's just, a lot of minor things make a big difference if you put it all together. So just try to quickly be like, okay, Pharah has ult, okay, Diva has ult, Hanzo doesn't have ult, Zen doesn't have ult, just,
Okay.
Yeah, just go for the.
because if you
quick
say that, you can
up,
quickly make a play and go back in without wasting 10 extra
Winston
percent of
was
time.
out. He just dropped down.
I just got shot by a Zen below.
Zen left side.
As soon as.
You gotta help him?
Wait,
Still
wait,
left,
wait,
still
alright,
left.
alright.
Would you like to say something?
As soon as like I saw Caliph get booped down, I'm like, this is such a dumb play, and I literally like because we were the only two people who went up top. And then
He
got-
did make a call to go up top.
Yeah, I know, but when I saw him get moved down and everything, I was just like, okay, I can't really sit here out in the open because Pharah will kill me.
Yeah.
So I'm flanking over here, but I'm not really gonna have a good angle to do any damage. So that's
I
why
think your
was-
positioning is fine here. I think I'm not quite sure why the team didn't group up with them there. I'm not sure if it didn't give you guys enough time, if we didn't hear the call.
We did have enough
Um,
time. It's just things didn't work out as they were supposed to, I guess.
Okay, so a little bit of disorganization.
Mm-hmm.
Their team
you
is.
gonna-
Okay, we got cap point, winnable.
Did you guys
Great
call
grab,
ults
I
there?
know.
Huh?
It was a good graph. Yeah. Both your fire and your Hans have ulted there.
Yeah.
That's a no.
We should have only used Hanzo ult because they had a diva.
That's a
Yeah.
good call too. Unless you called Matrix down. Unless you're like, there's no Matrix. In which case, your fire could feel free to ult. Or if you killed the
I
diva.
felt like I should have ulted because
No,
moment
you
you-
should have. It's fine.
okay.
Well, I agree. Yeah, Hobbit
and
probably
also,
should've
Hob died to
ulted
a
there.
Mercy, so.
Oh me. But the
If
reason
he's
why-
ulting right above someone, it can
Yeah.
happen.
Well,
Alright, that's
Oh,
just
okay,
a
Hanzo
communication of ults. I'm not sure why you're so far up, Buzz. It was a good grab. I assume you just got a little overexcited.
I was like, now it's time to push.
it's okay. Kill Mercy in the back and
You
cap
actually
point
had a
is
lot
very
of people
Okay.
dead there, even
Get
though
him
you
a
got
point
a
now.
decent grab and
Come
you
on,
got
Feather,
ults.
beat the Mercy.
Oh, this is.
We're gonna ignore the aim. That's
Losing the Hanzo
mechanical.
duel,
It's not a big
Omega
deal.
What? Hello? What did you say? Huh? I
Hey, by
missed.
the way,
Friendly banter.
I killed their Zen and their Mercy. Smile.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. You did really good.
Good job.
I didn't expect Hanzo to be on point. I was
Looks like
expecting
Hanzo
Mercy.
duel, by
I
the
was
way.
expecting Mercy to be on point, and then
That's
I-
okay. You know, honestly, even if like you lose these kind of duels, it's not really a big deal because like in an evenly matched situation, you should lose 50% of the duels. You know, obviously there were some problems with the aim there, but like that's a mechanical thing that'll just improve over time if you work on it.
I
So
was-
I really don't like. I don't want to stick on these points
no,
for too
just
long.
go ahead. It's okay. It's fine for me. I don't mind. But I missed one
It's
shot.
constructed for a reason.
No. Shut up, Fuzz. You have no idea.
Well, I mean, you think about it though, Fuzz, right? Talking about mechanical skill, unless you're talking about it in an instance of we shouldn't do this play because we're not mechanically talented enough, it really shouldn't be something that we even have to talk about. It's apparent. Okay, he lost his duel. Not a big deal. It's just gonna happen.
Also, by the way, this guy is GM. Smart.
nice.
Who's
Yeah,
Now we know
Hanzo's
who
half.
he's
He only has 75 HP. You can kill him.
going to point?
He's one shot, so they don't have to.
Oh, I'm
Alright,
actually.
Caleb got
Comes
caught
on,
out there.
Diva.
I'm not sure if you guys were
He was
there.
gonna deny the rest.
One
Caleb,
doesn't even know, she's
I
fucking
can't see
bad.
from your point of view, and I couldn't see from
Why
your
would
point
I
of view,
too?
but it would have been good to try and stay with your team more. I know you were chasing down the Hanzo, but if you were watching their spawns, you would have seen that they came up a couple seconds
Do you think
before
Caleb
them,
is
and
in
that they were gonna
VC?
go on you. No, but if we're recording this and if he watches this, it'll go to him.
Omega Poggers.
Yeah, this is the kind of the whole point of recording it. But the main thing, right? Like even for you guys, if you're watching people's spawns, ooh, that sounded kind of loud. Like a big thing when you're playing Widowmaker, right, is trying to figure out where the other Widowmaker is. If you kill her, it's what, like a 9-second spawn time or something. But you don't even have to count in anymore. They have a fucking timer for you. So just again, that's a game sense thing that we can work on. But paying attention to, okay, we wiped their team a second ago. I'm gonna go in and chase this Hanzo. Am I safe? Let me press tab really quick to see who's up right now. And if I see those two tanks up before I go in, you know that they're gonna be there by the time you kill them. So they'll go on you the moment you kill them. If you're out of position with your team, you're gonna get that Hanzo pick, probably, maybe, but you'll probably get dove on. Is it worth it? Like that's a risk reward case there, and you'll have a better idea of what the odds are if you're paying attention to who's up and who's not.
Okay.
That's just a game sense thing
Diva's
I
outside
kind of picked out there.
Zen's
Mike.
outside point. Zen's outside point.
There's a Pharah above. Pharah above.
Mercy.
Were you calling Mercy Rising? Oh yeah, she just fucking res in the middle of that.
What was I even calling there? Can you go back?
You're right. Oh, okay, go back. I believe you said something.
Back in Cap
I
Point, it's
think I
very
said
winnable.
Mercy
Okay.
Resing.
I'm getting on
And I
point
put
right
it in
now.
Discord.
I don't know what you said before.
Come on,
that.
Feather,
Alright,
beat
we're
the
just
Mercy.
gonna-
Oh,
This happened.
I missed one
Can't
shot.
see because it's tracking him.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hanzo
Caliph is going in on him
75
by
HP.
himself.
Kill him.
No, I'm there with you.
He's one shot still. They don't have
You're
to.
far
Oh,
back
I'm
though. Like
actually.
Orbs on you,
you were
Caliph.
back by the gate, which is okay.
Hang on,
I think your
hang on.
positioning was
He was
good.
gonna deny the res.
Monkey one,
She doesn't
monkey
even
one.
know.
Because it
She's
was just the
fucking
two
bad.
of you. If you were with him, you would have died.
Farming
Down by
Diva?
two.
Zen's
But she
outside
went
Zen's outside point. Zen's outside point.
Zen's
There's
outside
a
the
Pharah
point.
above, Pharah above.
Mercy, 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 Mercy,
Mercy resing.
I had full
What's the
heal.
When you call him Mercy resing, just say Mercy resing Winston. Once.
Oh
I
no,
didn't
Winston.
know
just-
who Mercy was resing. Dude, look,
Oh,
look
okay,
at look
okay.
at point. You
Do
think
you
I
see
know
this
what's going on?
mess? Yeah, do you, like there's
Alright,
utter
alright.
mayhem going on.
Generally, I can't kind of tell. Generally, if you see them die and then you see them try to res that, like, if you can, okay, if you can see who they're resing, try to call who they're resing, because it'll help other people have an idea of where they're at, even if you can't specifically call. They're 2/3 the way left on point if you're angled from mini on the back. Like, that's not gonna happen. If you just say, like,
that'd
if
be
you knew he was
bogus, though.
resing
That'd be
Winston,
pretty
and
bogus.
whoever killed Winston hears you say they're resing Winston, they'll instantly know where they are. You know? And that's a lot more intuitive. Again, in this case, it's not a big deal that you had no idea who the fuck he was rezzing and you just kind of called it because you needed to call it and that was good. But just for future
Kill
reference,
me.
definitely a good idea.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's
I got
unfortunate.
this.
Dragon.
What?
And a battle mercy.
Which one? I didn't know.
Caliph got picked out early.
It came in on the roof.
You lost to Hanzo, which isn't a big
It was
deal.
literally there to kill
And then
Hobbs.
the rest of the fight was just kind of a
We're
clusterfuck.
gonna run
You guys
down.
trying to catch up.
On this map, yeah, we have to.
Okay, good. You guys are talking about the strat.
So
About
as someone who's
Widow.
been flying around a lot, I'm not seeing very much peel and I'm not seeing very much focus.
Yeah, honestly, like when I
Heal
say
and
Winston,
focus.
no abilities and he's low, and then he dies after I die, that's like kind of what feels bad, you know.
Probably because you're a bad god.
Maybe if our Mercy healed me.
I want to kill
You're the
Flash.
diva
Right.
player in this.
Like honestly, I just wring his neck, like jeez.
You guys need to work on that. Actually, though, because I know it's fun to fuck with each other, but like, it makes a pretty big difference.
It's not fun.
I can feel the tilt coming from Kappa in this, and I can feel the enjoyment you're getting out of it. And I don't blame you, but I mean,
Come on,
I do.
bro.
Seriously though,
Mhm.
try to bear with me here. We need to keep that a little bit better.
Okay.
And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. Now, you guys were going over general comms here on what to do.
Yes.
Just-
You're the diva player.
I swear, if you throw in Genji,
why
I will never
Sombra?
forget you.
you're a good
Guess
diva
what?
player.
Oh, okay.
Just
Fuzz isn't a god gamer.
another thing.
Hmm?
Main tank. Whoever the fuck your main tank is, Caliph should just be making all the fucking all the comp calls. Because if he wants to run a certain way, Caliph would be like, all right, we're going dive with blah 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 blah. I don't want to hear people bitch about it. I don't want them to be like, oh, Sombra or no Sombra at Tess. I don't want. I don't want bitching because that kills time and it creates tilt.
Okay.
Yeah. So Caliph, just fucking tell him to shut the fuck up. Thanks.
Yeah.
Or he's just an angry
He's
gamer.
actually terrible at Genji.
I'm the
honestly.
god gamer,
Face
okay.
Commentary instead
You're
of
the
content.
god at
Ooh.
being trash.
Where are we
Hey,
going?
don't get booped off.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can eat
okay.
it. I can eat it.
Oh, got him.
Ooh,
I can eat it.
Nice to eat, my dude.
That's unfortunate.
Done one.
Okay, hit its target and dive him.
Yep. Yep. that's
Tracer
it.
behind
on me.
I'm following you. Following you.
The only reason you didn't eat that there, by the way,
This tracer was on us, in the back there. And you guys dived
Okay.
in.
I didn't hear
By the
that.
way, just laying out the conversation there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Figuring out.
that's because there were too many people talking at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tracer I was having difficulty with. And I
Because
needed
she's
help with.
the Tracer was like literally top 500. Like she made top 500 a few seasons ago.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
I'm not saying that as an excuse or anything. I'm just saying.
I know,
that it's a
I'm not
really
taking
good
it that way.
Tracer.
Again, I like, it's funny because, again, I don't want to beat you guys over the same damn thing,
Go ahead.
but so much of this is a result of comms.
Yes.
The reason you didn't eat that, by the way, is your positioning was bad.
Mhm.
you were way too close to the inside of the bridge, and the amount of time that you had to see that boop was significantly less. If you were standing on the ledge and you were leading in, like the Winston, you would have easily have seen that, and hopefully would have reacted in time to catch it.
Okay. You like it?
Where are we going?
You saying something?
Oh, I was gonna say, usually, I'm like, my mindset, well, usually, how I'm used to, rather, is playing with Orion, and Orion would, like, he would walk in front, I would walk directly behind him, and then I would force him to say something, he'd say something, and then we dive that target, and we kill that target. And then when I'm walking behind Caliph, and I'm saying, I'm with you, I'm right beside you.
Yeah,
then-
that's the matter of just a different duo. But
Yeah.
again, generally,
And I'm not comparing the two, I'm just saying on what I'm used to and how,
oh yeah,
why I
no,
act
no,
that way.
no, that's okay. That's completely alright. I'm just saying, generally positioning, you want to be on the outside. Also, usually it's your job as Diva to peel for your backline.
They dove
So
in.
instead of
Back up, Diva.
following
You're
up,
not
you probably
calling
should
out a
just
target,
peel.
Caliph. I
Yeah,
can't. Okay.
Okay, Caleb, I don't think you called out a target, but I couldn't hear much anyways because everybody was talking. Because the back line was getting fucked, and the front line was trying to find something to dive, and you guys.
I
fell
think
apart.
he did, and I think he said like Zen and Park or something. I don't know.
I heard a lot of things.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're gonna notice that throughout the whole entire
Just
script.
roll
Yeah, I'm
one.
off the map.
Wasn't much we could do.
Oh, okay. I'm here now.
Don't gotta call you off the map.
Okay, well they're running a tracer and we're getting countered by her, so
I don't think
No,
he's
it's
gonna
just
count
we
me out when
get
I'm-
it.
Hobbit on a Widow?
What? What do you? Wait till
Which
you
one of you guys thought it was a good idea to put Hobbit on Widow?
Nobody. He swapped Widow
Fuzz, are you
himself.
able to play Widow?
He plays Widow later on, and
You
he
play
run-
Soldier?
On Gibraltar, and I end up getting 3 kills in a row, and everybody freaks out. I know.
No, you play Widow.
Yeah, yeah.
You run up
and
on
I get
Widow,
a million kills
and
and more
then you
kills in
s- you-
Kappa.
you see a
Dabs
diva,
in Japanese.
You
Guys.
look at Widow, and then
Shut up!
let me finish. On Gibraltar, Fuzz melees to death a diva in mech because he can. I don't know why, but he was playing Widow as he does. I don't know. Guy's crazy.
I ended up
We
doing-
don't have to worry about that right now. What
Okay.
I'm saying is, I don't know why you guys picked this comp with the Widow.
Mhm.
If I don't know. If he was a good Widow player and he played Widow a lot, you could have said, okay, you can try to go Widow here, pick a Pharah if they have one, that kind of deal. But you're running dive. They have a tracer.
Wait, just to be clear, Hobbit's not a good Widow.
I don't know. I've never seen him really pop off as Widow. I don't want to say he's bad because I'm not
I'm not
completely.
saying bad,
I
I'm just-
usually play Widow, so
What-
again,
do
it's
you
not.
feel like it's optimal for Hob to play Widow in this
No,
situation?
no.
Oh, okay.
I think you should have played Pharah here.
Okay.
You should have just had your own Pharah to peel for the against the tracer and to deal a lot of damage against their tanks.
Okay.
Even if their Pharah was a problem, honestly, you discord him, your Genji like fucking bops him, or your Diva bops him with the discord, and you can zone the Pharah, even without having like a
hit
soldier
scan,
or
okay.
a Widow. And if you have your own Pharah doing enough work, it should be okay anyways. That's more
Yeah.
situational, and that you have to base that like on how you guys are doing performance-wise. I don't think Widow was the pick right up the bat here though.
Didn't do anything that fight. I dived in and thought I was alone.
Yeah, we can't. Alright. Do you want me to call out who we're diving?
Go for it.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Fuzz, you said you dived in, you felt like you were alone.
Mhm.
Where did you dive?
You'll actually see if you go and watch
Alright,
the last
let's go
part.
for it. Walking for it. Alright, let's go for it. Walking for it.
Alright,
walk forward fast.
I'm right behind them.
Fair enough, concussion blast. These two tanks still have their abilities.
So, I'm in the front lines with them.
Diva no matrix. Diva no matrix.
See you like right behind me.
Diva.
I can kind of hear you.
I
I
can't
Diva down.
get to you.
Once
You're
it's
literally
the last
LOSing
time,
me in every possible way.
Where do you think you are right now?
I am over there where Caliph just died.
Once you know,
Okay.
jump. Diva low. Diva
Okay, so that's you right there. You're on the left side.
almost out of mag. Diva
Yeah, I just died.
No!
They use ult. They use the ult. So it's fine.
Cool. Who did that? What happened?
Did you notice I called that entire thing and we still lost. Like everyone else just ignored me and just did it. I know like
What are you talking about? I completely just skipped for some reason.
no, just right now. When I said can I call I said do you want me to call out the targets and Cal's like sure go for it, and then I completely
Yeah,
walked through.
we shouldn't reinforce that. You are playing Diva here,
Yeah.
but it's usually main tank's job. Now, what he should be doing, right? The biggest thing is main tank at a dive comp is the win should go. Are you ready to dive? He'll
Mhm.
wait for your input and he'll go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, going on Zen.
Oh, wait till you
going
see
on
Gibraltar and
first.
no scopes playing main tank. Oh my god, I was so frustrated.
And that'll happen. Right now, honestly, how it's gonna be, that's not surprising.
Mhm.
How did you die here? Oh, you got hit with the fire. Okay. So yeah, the tanks went on you here while
Everything
your
was on.
backline was getting eaten up by the Tracer and probably the Pharah, and both your tanks were on the side waiting for a dive target.
And Fuzz dice the fair again. Omega Law.
Kappa,
Yes.
please.
Okay.
But there's a reason he died though. He died because he had 3 people on him. He got down to half or under half, and then he tried to back up, and the Pharah killed him when he was really low, which isn't surprising. You guys were over on the side trying to look for a target while your backline wasn't ready to follow you up. So you didn't have any health here because your backline was getting shit on. Now,
Mhm.
if you guys knew that Tracer was in your backline, immediately you should have turned around, dove in the Tracer. They wouldn't have had a problem healing you and getting ready again, and you could have gone right back in. And maybe have killed the Tracer.
Okay.
And possibly with that, your Widow would have had enough space to get the far. Although again, I don't think the Widow.
You're not calling out a target, Cal. I
Yeah,
can't.
Because we were all
Alright, yeah,
one
I'm off the map.
Wasn't much we could do.
Oh, okay. I'm here now.
Here's a fat reset.
Okay, well they're running a tracer and we're getting countered by her, so
I don't
let's
think
fix
No,
we're
it.
it's
gonna
just
count.
we
No,
didn't
no.
do
We're
anything
not
in
gonna-
that fight. I dived in and thought I was alone.
Also,
Yeah,
I don't think like the problem was I don't think the issue was we're getting countered by the Tracer. I think we just like didn't ignore. We didn't pay attention to our
That's
backline.
again,
Our
that's a
backline got shit on.
misunderstanding.
Wow.
That's a misunderstanding in what he's saying there. What he means to say, I know what he's saying, but what he means to say is the Tracer's giving us a lot of issues, not the Tracer's countering. And
Okay.
that's just a difference in terminology. But let's not focus on that.
Alright. Do you want me to call out who we're diving?
Go for it.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Alright, let's go for it. Walking for it.
Caleb does have an issue with call-outs sometimes.
forward fast.
He's had that for a while just because he can be a little bit too focused or passive, but that can be worked on.
Fair enough concussion blast. These 2 tanks still have their abilities. Break through the bubble.
When's
Diva
it
no
low?
matrix. Diva no matrix.
Come on,
Focus
let's go.
Diva.
I need. I
Diva
can't
gone.
get to you.
One
You're
Your calls are good, Kappa, as a tank, but you're playing off tank right now. Generally, you can call abilities down. That stuff's fine. But like, you won't know unless you're paying attention to Winston's dive, like his counter on his jump, if he has it up or not. So you're like, oh, my defense matrix up. I see they have their abilities down. Okay, dive now. Or like, okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. But if he doesn't have that ability up, and you're not checking for it, you're not being like, okay, are we good for a dive? Let's go. It'll be a lot harder. And his jump has a longer cooldown than your jump.
you're literally LOSing me in every possible way.
Once you know jump. Diva low. Diva almost out of mech. Diva out of mech.
No!
We lost.
They used ult. They used the ult. So it's fine.
Yeah, I'm stopping the smile.
Hey, friends.
I have the Dragon Blade.
Can you go on a free?
Okay.
Tracer's just like getting inside of your face, not respecting you at all.
We're moving.
Wait,
Our
wait.
tanks are going up. We have to follow them.
Oh,
So
I make it
start
really
either
dumb
healing
call
the
here.
backline and
In
watching
the
it.
heat of the moment.
For no scopes, I think you shouldn't try to call. You shouldn't try to call plays. You should try to call targets. Like, or well, not targets per se, because in a dive comp, target calling is always up to the tanks. But if he wants to call Discord on a certain target, or if the tank calls, okay, going on Zen, he'll be like, okay, Zen discorded. He shouldn't be making as many calls unless he's getting dove on, or unless he needs assistance, or they're out of line of sight in a dive comp. So he should be quieter here.
Okay.
And
Again, healers should never make play calls. That's not how it works. Tanks will always make the play calls, but they should always make sure the team is okay and ready for the play.
Caliph, you and
Go
you
left
McCree
side.
and Mercy, y'all just do whatever. Me and Fuzz will try and like get a pick on a DPS
Yeah, I'll
as
just
well
do
or
that.
something. If we shut up, okay? Fuzz, are you listening? So if I
Okay,
see
yeah,
someone, if
I
I
got
scream their name,
Cover
you
me?
have to
Not the best call here.
get what?
Okay.
He got caught
Sing
out
us all.
because the Mercury wasn't close enough to
Diva,
the
Diva,
tanks of
Diva,
the team.
Diva. Wait, can you pause?
Yeah.
So
What's up?
what do you mean that's not a good thing?
You told Galif and Hobbit to do whatever, right?
Yeah, but they were already doing whatever. So I just wanted some support from anyone, and I thought like, well, like Genji can easily support a Diva. So I told Fuzz to pay attention to
If you
her.
are making calls,
Mhm.
now again, you shouldn't be making calls here. Caliph should. But if you are making calls, you need to say, okay, come with me. You know, like the Winston and the Genji need to come with me, and Hobbit, you can stay in the back line with the two supports. You know, if you want to say something like that,
Okay.
that's good. But you need to always go with that Winston because you're not going to have the burst damage, most likely, without the Winston dive and the punch.
Yeah, I was aware of that. I was more so trading off, like having the synergy with Winston and like all the damage and everything, with a leverage and picks, so we can actually make like a fight, a 4v6 or something. Because,
Heat of the
like,
moment, I understand your rationale, but we shouldn't have to do that rationale. You should just say, okay, we need to do this.
Okay.
And if that's a problem, you can sit there and be like, we need to do this. Let's do this. You will wait for them to respond and give a good response. Like, we're gonna have to build into that to make sure everybody's doing what they should be. It's gonna be a gradual process, but don't try to make trade-offs like that. Try to push for it so that people get more used to doing the right thing instead of making trade-offs and getting used to the sloppy teamwork. I'm not attacking you. I just think
Yeah, it's
that's
fine.
what we should work on. Okay.
Yeah. Fair up top. Fair.
This is probably the last fight you guys dedicated trans
Mercy. Mercy
to.
just flew in. Mercy just flew in.
That
one
Mercy's
HP,
completely
he's
out of
top.
position.
Tracer on us.
Calling
I
the
don't have
Mercy.
defense
You don't have any
for
dim. You
Yeah, I'm
didn't.
not gonna ult for this.
I don't know what you did where you used all of it.
Fair's
Hold
still
on.
on top. Why I didn't use ult. Fair up top. Fair.
Where did you use most of that dim?
No. Mercy just flew in. Mercy just flew in.
We're
Oh,
just gonna watch the
right.
fight over again. I'm just making
Yeah, I'll
sure
just
your
do whatever.
DM.
Me and Fuzz will try and like get a pick
Server
on
enough,
DPS to
yeah.
turn on or something if we can. Okay. I think I tried to defense matrix as Tracer. So if I see someone, if I
I guess-
scream their
You don't usually want to DM the Tracer, from what I can tell, unless they're right in your face and just fucking dinking the shit out of you.
I didn't
in
want
which case you could do it for a second.
I didn't want Fuzz to get one clip. So
Yeah,
that's what I was
that's
doing.
that's the main
That
time you want
Tracer
to use it,
can't
just
one
protecting
clip
someone
on that
else.
level.
Shut up.
But presume she can, because it'll happen.
Yes.
You know, like I've been clipped by the fucking goals I was playing with earlier,
Yeah.
like
Dude,
today. Like it was
it's
fucking
random.
stupid. It happens occasionally though,
Yeah.
and if you get used to doing that, it'll be better if you guys get the higher level play. You know.
Yes.
Well,
You
yeah,
want it
but
to
I
be
still
a
have my
habit.
abilities up as well.
Okay.
You're not gonna react
But-
with. Never mind.
But again, it should
Oh,
be a
now you're
habit.
just
Fuzz.
telling me I'm bad.
I'm not. I'm just saying. Do you know how difficult it is to like be focusing on point and a target on point, and then completely dropping all of that and trying to
The
to
Tracer was the
deflect-
only
Okay. Hold up,
Yes,
both of you quiet for a sec.
What?
So what I get what both of you are saying. Kappa, what Kappa's saying, Fuzz, in the most nice civil way I can say it, is what he's saying is, at the time you're looking at the people on the other side, right? Yes.
I don't know. I don't know.
On the VOD, right there. We've watched it twice. Now I'm not gonna go back. You were looking over on the side. You were looking across.
Mhm.
The Tracer went on the side, and she got you to half. And the main reason why is because you're looking somewhere else. Your attention is divided on one spot. So if you're getting attacked from a flank or something, your reaction time naturally will take longer to spin over there. His putting the DM on you is always going to be a good thing. Now the moment she backed off, he shouldn't have fucking put up that DM for her for shit. Because she can poke from that range and it won't fucking matter.
Mm-hmm.
You never want to put DM for some trash poke like that.
Yeah.
Cover me?
Jump onto me.
So you have a lot right now. I guess you were doing it to make sure
Okay.
they didn't get shit on when they walked out, but you probably shouldn't have done that because you were at about half the moment that Diva went on you.
Diva.
We tried to peel a bit for your Winston, who was at the time full.
Fair
her-
on top. Yeah, I keep
her
trying to
throw
use
was
it
down.
because.
Keep trying to use it,
Mercy
but you should try to save it
Mercy 1 HP,
because
she's up top.
of potential ults like that.
I don't have. And
Keep
then
also-
flipping it.
and then like, and then, as soon as I'm like playing in this exact moment, I'm just like, why do I have nothing? I'm like, why don't I have
Hey, Hop.
defense matrix?
Hold up, Kappa.
What?
What's up, Hobbit?
Fuzz, did the stream die for you too?
What are you doing? Get in here. Come on, bruh.
You didn't wear.
It's fine for me.
For the VOD review.
Oh, never mind. It's not playing. Hello?
It's dead.
We're just
It's
going
dead.
over the bot really quick.
Omega.
Cool. Stream's dead. Pull up our stream.
Yeah.
What stream?
Oh, I probably should stream this, maybe. Thank you.
Go to the OW Sports channel. We have a watch together out here, and I'm going over the video from Kappa's.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to go to the YouTube stream hub.
What?
The YouTube stream?
Wait, what?
Just watch it later.
No.
No, it's the GSO. We're watching it right now.
What GSL? What?
The GSO.
StarCraft tournament.
Come on.
Okay, Hob, can you leave then?
What?
Are you? I mean, I don't know. We're going over the stuff, and if you're not gonna be a part of it, then I would rather you just go, so we don't have unnecessary commentary.
I'm leaving Smile. Bye.
Okay, we're record. Oh, okay. I'll message
I'll
him.
link you
I'll
to
talk
YouTube
about
stream
it.
hub.
Sorry, it's taking a lot of time to get through this, which I don't mind, but I want to make sure it's productive.
Also,
don't wanna
I was
waste
the one who paused
any
here.
mana
The reason I paused is I feel like No Scope should have given a countdown before he rose.
Yeah,
You just-
actually, that's a really good point. It doesn't even have to be a countdown. Say, I'm gonna look for res here, and then if you'd like to, say, okay, going in 3, 2, 1. Just that's really good. That would help a ton. I agree.
Because here, he just says, I'm rezzing, and then dies immediately.
I have defense matrix for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna ult for this.
Yep.
First, go on top.
Diva, Diva, Diva.
I don't know what you're shooting at.
I know.
We capped it.
Let's go.
No, we didn't. Get on point. Jump on point.
Trash damage. Hoping
Hey,
you can
what's
get a
no
a
point?
headshot.
Get
with somebody walking by.
Mercy.
That's
Mercy
okay.
zones in. Mercy zones in. Get this Mercy. She's right there in the
Come on,
back.
Mercy.
She popped Val.
He's Valking.
Hey, can I get help?
Mercy on. Still fine.
You ask for help,
So we can test.
but if people don't know where you are or
It's
what's
fine, man.
attacking you, they can't make a decision on whether or not
Kappa,
they
why
need
didn't you ult
immediate
there?
turn.
It didn't matter.
There was 2 people who couldn't resist.
No,
It's
there.
just
I don't
something
know.
you should, you know.
Yeah,
It's
he
just a
probably
reflex
didn't
you
see
should
that that
have.
was the end of the round right there, though, to be fair. He was probably worried about just, like, not dying. But yeah, usually when it's that last second like that, just throwing out your ult just to hope to stall for an extra second is the way to go.
Okay.
And,
Using
like,
your Diva ult to get it back is very useful.
it's, yeah,
I-
that's,
There's no
That's
I'm
way.
sure you're
something
aware of that.
That's something
There's-
that fucking Korn has told me.
Okay.
oh, yeah, that's completely right. Yeah, if you just have to use your ult, like, even if you don't fucking hit shit, like, you're just fucking,
No.
you're in the middle
I
of nowhere and there's nobody near you.
I get
Yeah.
my mech.
I know.
I get my mech back, and then I go on point. Nobody's on point. I look at the timer. I'm like, the timer's up.
You cut out a
I
little
check
bit, but okay.
Okay.
You
Can you
get the
let me
mech.
respawn?
We all understand why you ult there as Diva. It just didn't happen. We just gotta work on that.
No, no,
It's not a
no.
big deal.
I'm
continue.
saying, I got my mech back,
Okay,
and
that was
then.
awful, getting
Alright, never
split.
mind. Yes, like.
Are you guys doing best of 5?
We call the
Right.
target. They don't die.
Or we need to go hard.
Like,
It's not that you need to like. I don't know. It's just that
why?
you're like, all right, call this target, and then you switch targets instantly. So I
Me?
switch targets with you. Yes. You're like, all right, Diva,
Okay,
wait, then Winston.
so-
No, Diva, wait, Winston.
What's
I didn't
happening
do this
right
the
here-
entire- I didn't do
This is
that
just
at
us
all.
It
arguing.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't
I don't
matter,
care.
plus
I
I never
actually don't
did it.
care what we're talking about. Listen.
Yeah.
So what's happening here is I don't give a shit if it's like positive fucking discussion. Don't talk about how the previous round went unless you. The only time I want to hear you guys talk about the previous round is go, what was the biggest problem? Like who in the team was the biggest problem, or what was the biggest problem with us? And make it really fucking short and concise and be like, comms are the biggest problem. That's it. That's all you gotta say. Unless it's a really fucking specific issue that everyone on the team is completely confident about being the case. I don't want you guys to bring it up because that's the past round, and you guys can look over that in a VOD review later. Okay? Like having that discussion right then and there, especially when you guys are heated in the middle of it, is only gonna make it worse probably. Like the odds are it's only gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
It's better just say what should we focus on this round and just move on to a new shift in mentality. That right there really gonna make it hard.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
because
okay.
that I'm saying.
Just
If I say.
We're just gonna
oh,
ignore the
things
arguing for
Yeah,
now.
well, we just didn't.
Folks,
Well, we argue
disability.
until the next
Okay.
round.
okay. That really just can't happen. Like plain and simple. Honestly, if you get to the point where you find yourself arguing, just mute yourself. Just don't talk. I'd rather you not make comms than argue.
Okay.
Like that's how much I think it matters.
Trust it.
Also, wait,
I
can you
like
pause
that
real quick?
Yeah.
Also, I think there needs to be like a serious repercussion for like constant arguing, because me and Fuzz do this all the time.
Well, what'll happen is I'll be here next time and I'll just mute you guys.
Okay.
I'd like you guys to catch yourself, but if you don't, I'll be there next time and I will mute you.
Okay.
And I'll probably mute you till the round's over. And I'll let you know. I'll be like, okay, Fuzz, you're talking way too much. Kappa, you guys are arguing too much. I'm gonna mute both of you guys. Or let's say Caliph is arguing. I'm gonna say, Caliph, you're main tank, and I really can't have you arguing right now. I don't want to mute you, but and I'll try to find a repercussion for that because I don't want to mute
make a
him.
suggestion?
We
get like a phrase or a word where we just completely shut up.
Oh, like yeah, like a
All
reset.
comms, like stop, exactly. Like clear comms, but that doesn't really have the punch to it that like it used
It
to
shouldn't
have.
be toxic either. Yeah.
We should say like clear comms, but then people are still arguing when we say clear comms, and we have to say clear
Yeah.
comms like 5 times. You
Yeah.
know?
I know. I agree. That's a good point. I can think about it more. Usually what I say at least is like I'll be like guys, let's keep comms clean, please. And then usually that works for me. If you guys want to think on that, because I can't give you an exact answer as of right now, and I'll think about it a bit more. Some specific phrase or something that's not toxic, like everybody shut the fuck up, but it's
Honestly,
clear and
that would be
concise,
the
and I want
best.
people to listen. I want to get to a point where we can say something simple and civil, like clear comms, and everybody be like, okay.
Yeah.
But you know, we're not gonna make that step like from day 1 to day 2.
Yeah.
I just think if we look for a good phrase, something to say, and we work on it, and we kind of enforce it a bit, that'd be a good idea.
Okay.
Fuzz.
Yeah.
What did I just say?
No arguing, Smile.
No, he said more than that.
What did I say after that? Comms.
I'd rather have you muted than have you argue, Smile.
After that. Smile.
Not
What
paying
did Feather
attention.
just bring up? Hold up. What point did Feather just bring up? If you don't know, just say you don't
Clear
know.
comms.
No.
Yeah, the clear comms point. No, he's right. He's right. Clear comms.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna reinforce this because ADHD is a problem for everyone under the age of 20.
Poggers.
The disadvantages of being millennial. Now,
Yeah.
the biggest thing is we're trying to find a phrase, a way for everybody to shut up quickly without being toxic or overbearing about it. Okay?
Yeah.
Pineapple.
I want to make sure that this is enforced pretty heavily.
Pineapple.
No,
Yes.
no. It's not gonna happen. There needs to be relevance, and there needs to be
NTR.
concise.
NTR.
No.
Yeah. Dude, that just makes everyone shut up, you know? You'd be like,
we
hey.
just get one loud like enough.
No, 'cause that's like tilting. Like that's like a ninja thing, and I don't wanna bring that over here.
How
No
about a
offense,
fat-
I love Ninch. I love
fat
Ninch and his
relax?
comms. Relax.
No, it needs to be like,
No.
it needs to be like from
90%
JoJo.
sure the problem is going to be me and Kappa. So,
Yeah.
Exactly, and
either
that's
way
why I'll
for
be
that.
there and meet you
Yeah,
guys.
that's why I said me and Fuzz are like the issue here.
It's
So maybe you
better.
guys should personally figure that out.
No,
Well.
I can't. Fuzz will. never.
Honestly, Feather,
Nah.
I would love for that to be possible, but
I
I'm
mean,
just gonna
I'm wi-
keep muting
here's
them
the
until
thing.
it gets through.
Here's the thing.
Got it,
I'm
got
willing
it.
to do this, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna put in the effort if another person won't put in the effort.
It's
you
not
know?
even that though, Kappa. Even if you put in the effort, right? You're saying I'm willing to do this, but the moment you get tilted, it's so much harder to be like, I gotta shut the fuck up. I can't say anything. Just don't say anything. Shh.
I do. I do that until they.
No, you don't.
Yes.
But Fuzz is
This
good
is
at
what I'm talking-
antagonizing.
Yeah, he's
Kappa,
literally.
Kappa. Kappa,
Yes.
something that I've really figured out by now,
Mm.
based on my really low grades in high school, a 50% is a lot better than a 0%. Okay?
Big brain.
So even if one side is working well, the other side, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't even
Okay.
matter.
I'm gonna apply that to my grade. Smile.
Indeed.
The other side doesn't matter. Smile.
Maybe it was a bad analogy.
You get into a fight. The guy who gets knocked down, it's okay because the other side doesn't matter.
Relax, okay?
Relax. Clear calms.
He's-
Clear calms.
he's
The
like
other
on
side
the-
doesn't matter.
He's like on
The
the
kid's
floor
dead.
spazzing
Clear
out.
calm.
He's
Should I
like,
just
clear
unplug my
comms, man,
headset?
get up.
Alright,
Yeah.
back to shit. But yeah, I'll work on that with YouTube because that's a problem. It's like Morty and Fuzz. Like that's not that like hyper tilt. Like
Yeah.
a negative, you know?
Oh, God,
It's
I
like
have
me
that
trying to
problem
play
on
with
every game I
Ant-Man in the
join.
middle of a scrim.
Yeah,
it's just
maybe
not
it's the
gonna
issue
happen.
with you, Smile.
At least we don't have someone constantly depressingly say unlucky. Maybe I should be that guy.
No.
Unlucky.
I'm lucky.
Like after you lose a game that's super close and then you hear
Who are
that
you talking
depressing
about?
Morty.
Morty.
Yeah,
does that
actually,
all the
hold
time.
up. That's accurate.
Can we just get a scrim where our entire comms are just unlucky?
Unlucky. Hey guys, unlucky. Oh, does that mean unlucky? And you're like trying to make a Winston dive call, and you're like, guys, unlucky.
Unlucky, unlucky?
Unlucky low,
Just
unlucky very
is
low.
back. Unlucky is flanking.
Alright,
Discord is unlucky. Anyway, we can
Yeah.
continue now.
clear
Yeah.
comms? Yeah. Alright. good.
Enough.
And now, yeah, like a little personal like one-on-ones between like you and Cap. Like you two are gonna, it's just gonna happen, and we're gonna have to work on it. Plain and
Okay.
simple. Now I'm glad that you guys aren't fucking main tank or fucking off support, because that would make this much harder. Because I can't mute off support or main tank.
Yeah.
Well, I can, but it hurts the team a lot more than if I mute the DPS who's been talking all game.
Okay.
Oh my god, lol. You two Fuzz. I'm going to watch this next round, and then we're gonna stop for now.
What is go?
Because I think I've given out a decent bit of points that you guys can think about. And it's rather late. I gotta replace the battery in my headphones, hold on.
Oh, dude, you get the pinnacle of Kappa's shot calling in this.
To be alright, listen to me.
Reformed, stop.
Okay.
Enough.
Okay. So I'm gonna play. First things first, we should talk about
Three
comp.
tank,
Ryan's
three support.
Sniper, to answer your question, yes.
Well, we,
Did you say that in game? You said it to me just
Yep.
now. Sniper?
Yeah.
Question mark?
I think I meant scopes. Because
I heard sniper, but you sounded really quiet, and I was like,
Okay, so Scope said something about, is that Custa? Because I said I can't call comms on this map, because usually my Zenyatta
Oh, yeah.
plays in the back. When you guys are playing in Choke, I can't make comms like that.
Yeah.
And I really need to focus on Hanamura, because flankers really like to dive me on Hanamura, more than any other map. So I really like to focus when I'm playing Hanamura as Zen. And Custa says the exact same thing. So Scopes made a reference, and I meant to say Scopes instead of Sniper. Now you
that's
know.
okay. S names.
And now you know.
we can go one DPS. Just be half goats.
Okay.
Half goats.
Oh,
I don't know if I like
wait,
that
wait,
call.
wait. Also, another thing that another issue that we have is, who gets the DPS and who gets to like tank or whatever. And I felt
That's
like
a great question, because the whole time we were having this problem where Kappa, Fuzz, and Hobbit all wanted DPS.
well,
And
it's not
we
like
need to
I
figure
want.
that out.
It's not like I want a DPS. I feel like if we're getting more value over one player playing this and another playing this,
Okay, hold up.
that's what I feel like. And
Fuzz.
when I feel like I see Fuzz and Select Soldier over and over again, I'm just like, why not play Brick and let like Hobbit Soldier or something? Because we get more value out of that.
Alright, two Fuzz.
Yes.
Put the phone away.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This will be over soon, please. Give me 23 more minutes of your fucking time.
Okay.
And you can beat your meat to your heart's content. Now, the biggest thing here, right, is I know, in terms of standard comp, right? Initially I wanted Fuzz on hit scan, and it's hard because between you and Hobbit, Kappa, neither of you guys are hit scan.
I feel like okay.
No.
Yeah, you're right. But the only hit scan I can confidently play as Soldier.
Because Soldier's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can abide to that. Dude.
I can abide that. He is easy. He's easy to play. Because he's less punishing. You miss McCree, you miss all of your damage. You miss a couple shots from Soldier, and you miss 75% of your damage. You know, it is a big difference. It's like why Zarya is easy because it's a ton of little damage instead of one big shot where the punishment's higher. That's fine. And if you guys want a specific role, we can talk about it. I was putting Fuzz on hit scan, and I wanted Hobbit on projectile. Kappa, initially, I was thinking about putting you just wherever, like off tank, if you were okay with that. And these first couple scrims, I just wanted to feel it out to see where people I thought were good were. Because I know Fuzz is a good off tank, but I also know neither you or Hobbit are hit scan material as of right now, and that Fuzz has been trying to do hit scan. And I know No Scopes is he plays Reinhardt, I believe.
No.
He said he played Reinhardt.
No, don't, no.
He said he's a main
No,
tank.
no. Please. Gibraltar, flashbacks. No. Oh,
That
no,
game was
not
hilarious, dude.
Not even Gibraltar, King's Row. Oh my god.
Every
but it can be
game, oh my God.
Improved.
Didn't we do well on Gibraltar?
No, we didn't. We got spawn camped. Oh no.
Alright, okay, calm down.
Where's your doggy bag?
Calm down.
Dude,
Just keep this shit together, please. We don't need the PTSD before I've even seen it.
oh, you don't want to see it.
Now, well, we're gonna go over it, because if it's that bad, we need to go over it.
Alright, all I'm gonna say is
Roll-wise,
I
though.
tilt swap in
I
a
went
scrum.
full antagonistic on fucking Kappa that game.
Yeah, and
That's
that's why I played
encouraging.
Doomfist and threw the game.
That's encouraging.
Lovely, guys. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, though, honestly. Considering the tilt I could feel building. But it needs to be worked on.
Yes.
Alright, for a sec. So, comp. What do you guys want? Just tell me flat out what role you guys want right now.
Me?
Like, if you had to pick any specific role and lock into solely that.
For this
what is
map
it?
right here?
Feather? Farrah's not a role.
What? Since when?
Projectile's a role.
Off healer, obviously.
Um,
So you want, like, Zen, Lucio, Brig.
Yeah, I like all those heroes.
okay.
Kappa?
What role I want to play for this map right now?
No, not for this map. For the team.
For
I
the
also
team?
like playing Moira. Just want to point that out. I'm a pretty good tracker.
Honestly, you should be able to play all the healers as an off heal, because
I mean, I
sometimes
can.
you get the flex in the main heal.
Um,
And yeah, I'm sure you
My
can, especially at
specialties.
this SR. Easy peasy, XD.
Like on Numbani, if you want to run Ana Feather, you're gonna have to like.
I feel like
Yeah. See, here's the problem, dude. Here's the problem. Okay. We have no scopes, and like I'm a better Zen than he is, and I'm also better Ana than he is. So if he plays Ana, then I can't play Ana because I have to play Zen, because he can't play Zen. And at that
Well, he
point,
can
my
play
brain
Zen,
gets all
he-
scrambled
yeah. The thing is,
because I have to like I have to
So,
play the hero that makes the most impact.
no.
I
Actually,
feel
that's
like
wrong.
Mercy's in.
Hold up,
No.
Kappa, hold up. Kappa.
Okay.
That's
Kappa.
not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I mean like I don't know. I'll figure out a different phrasing later.
Can
Okay.
I even point that for here for a sec?
Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
So the biggest thing, right, is because we're starting out, and because you guys are getting put into a place. Even if he's bad at literally every single fucking character except for Torbjorn, right? If I slap him in that main heal and he fucking sucks ass at it, but that's his role, we're just gonna keep working on it.
Okay.
Like, I want you guys to play your roles so that everyone gets experience with their role, because you'll get better. Like, I fucking sucked at Soldier until I played like literally 900 hours of him in scrims every day during
Fuzz.
Nightfall. Like, I'm a fucking break your phone, Fuzz. I'm gonna get Scopes to fucking drive down and beat your ass
You seen
with
that
your
rice
phone.
gun clip? It's gonna happen to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Accurate.
Can I go back? Are you finished?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me what role you were talking about.
Right now I feel like my best role is projectile DPS.
No,
More
not
so-
best role. What do you want to play?
What do I want to play? I want to
Personally,
play.
what do you want?
I want to play projectile. I also think that it's my best role. I feel like if I focus up and if I'm not tilted, I play Genji pretty well. And
Well, you're
that's-
always tilted.
Okay. Fuzz, how about you? What role do you want to play?
I'm conflicted because I know I'm the best hit scan on the team, unless if you decided to play for it. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, I feel stronger on projectile because of how, like, unconfident I feel in my Widowmaker.
That's fine. Honestly, Widow is just pure mechanical in my opinion. It's mechanical with like a couple extra things. That can be taught super fucking easily if you ask me.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I just want to, I want to grind out Widow, but the thing is, I find her boring to play as well.
I feel that. It's different if you fucking pop off though.
Well, yeah,
Dude,
obviously.
I mean,
but,
if you juice people, like you get to a point where you just fucking juice every other game, then it's different.
like, yeah.
We just gotta get you to that point, Fuzz.
Also, the reason why
Yes.
me and Fuzz were swapping so much is because my
Both
Zarya,
toxic. And it
My-
spreads.
my Zarya is very bad right now.
Yeah,
I
pretty
lost-
much.
This
Okay,
is like,
she was alright.
do you notice this only happens when I'm talking?
Fuzz,
Anyway,
you're right.
anyway, I
can't
feel
hit you in your-
my Zarya is bad. My Hog was pretty rusty. My Deepa was okay, but I was using Defense Matrix like an actual monkey. And, yeah, that's why I feel like if I, focus on my Diva and Hog, I can get good at them again. But my Zarya, something's not clicking right now. And, yeah, that's about it. And that's why I feel like most confident on Projectile. And plus, I like playing Projectile.
Okay, so I'm thinking this, right?
Mhm.
I see. My thing is, I don't know Hobbs' position right now with the team because I know he plays in TBD, and I feel like we kind of slapped him in the team. And I feel bad and I don't feel bad at the same time because fuck you, Hob. But
I agree.
Whoa.
I 100% agree.
Apologies.
I'm glad it's in the recording. I want him to hear that. No.
Yeah.
But no. So I don't know if Hob like wants to stay in the group, and to be honest, I'd consider looking for another player
Mhm.
for off tank. Now I think Fudge should play hit scan. I think you should play projectile. Feather should definitely play off support. We should. I want to put Caliph on main tank, but I'm worried about his comms.
If you just tell him to calm, he will calm. You just gotta constantly force him to do it.
Okay.
Like that's
we can try
If you
that.
can be his
We
little
can try
cheerleader,
that.
Kappa, we can do that.
When I played on TBD or TMC, way back when I played off tank with him,
Mm.
or when he played off tank, he didn't talk at all.
Yeah.
And that was a big problem. Like it was genuinely a big problem, and it, not gonna lie, frustrated me because I wasn't playing Zarya and he was playing Zarya, but he wasn't making any calls. Now, I can put him on either off tank or main tank, and I'm sure he'd be fine. We just need to make sure he's giving comms, and then I could find a replacement player for whatever he does not pick, and then we can have Hob fill in as whatever position because Hob can flex. He'll be okay.
Hob is a big fat newbie.
Big fat newbie, no matter what.
Take
he
it back.
Absolutely not.
Oh, wow.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up Hobbs' hours. Let's see. Career profile.
Another thing.
He hasn't even placed this season.
Omegle.
Megalol. Another thing on why
9 hours
Otherwise,
last
Rusty. Got him.
Yeah. Well, no.
We should
he
probably get
he had
into this
9
now.
hours season 9, 9 hours season 10. And he hasn't placed this season.
Oh
We
yeah,
just
he
not
just
show
he
this-
he
doesn't
hasn't
play
been playing
anymore.
Overwatch. Yeah. He legitimately.
And that's another
became-
reason why I don't want to force him to be on the team.
Yo, cut the VOD.
Whoa. You cut it.
Yeah. No.
Well, yeah. One more thing though.
I feel like Hob is like, even though like.
Kappa, shut your whore mouth.
Just let me finish
Alright.
this. let me
Hold on,
finish
hold
this.
on.
Let me
hold
fucking
on.
talk, mate.
Fuzz did say something.
Okay.
Kappa, I know. Hold on to it.
I'll let you talk after I'm talking. The reason also with the projectile thing is I'm really confident in my Hanzo. I feel like I'm better at Hanzo than Kappa is.
No.
Same thing goes for almost every other projectile hero except for Genji and Doomfist.
What?
So, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I
Working
can
on it,
attest
though.
to that.
What?
Feather, stop. I don't need commentary from the peanut gallery. Alright, kid? Now,
Whoa.
let's...
What?
Hold up, please. Please. Both of you. Everybody. Shh.
What?
Now, Kappa, shut the fuck up. Clear your comms. I'm seriously, guys. I'm frustrated. Thank you. I honestly don't really give a shit. Like what you guys think you're better at than each other at right now, because there's so much both of you guys do wrong with those characters that honestly doesn't really matter.
Okay.
What matters is like what I think you guys will do best at if you guys keep working on it. I think Fuzz, I think you'd be much better at hit scan. And to be honest, I'd rather you hit scan than Kappa.
I guess that's true.
Like, I don't know. I could just see you being significantly better at hit scan than Kappa, and I could see Kappa being better at projectile than you if you guys both put in like a decent amount of work and tried to actually get your shit together.
Okay.
Feather's a fucking far up, but off support.
Feather's gonna teach
big
you.
heart.
Feather's gonna teach you how to play.
Hop.
He heard Monkas.
He heard. Listen, Hop. Listen,
He
Hop.
heard.
I was defending your armor, your honor. Okay, listen to me. Alright?
Sure,
Were
bud.
you?
Yeah, man. They were.
Sure, bud.
They called you.
What honor?
They called you.
What honor? Put the hand. You were saying, Sniper?
Oh,
It's
also,
me, Scopes.
oh yeah, there's this really funny interaction that me and Hop have on King's Row, and it's like, you remember this, Hop? You got like Earth Shattered, and then you think I said come on or something, or no, you thought I said I swear to God. And then you said, and then you said I swear to God. He's like, I'm stunned. He's like, oh, if you don't get up right now. It's so funny, man. Alright.
Run one.
Anna here on the right.
Wait, we're not there. We're not there with you. Back out. Hobbit, I still got you.
What do you mean? I got shattered, you hobbit, I swear to God. If you don't get the fuck up right now and get out of there.
Oh God!
Keep
Boy, you
running
better
back.
wake up. You better get up.
Crouch in the open.
It's not right.
This is like,
Stop walking around.
what do you,
You guys okay?
dude? It's
Sure,
so.
that must have been a real hoot and a guy.
It actually
but
was.
I fucking wasn't there, so you guys just sound autistic to me. Hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was talking to them about roles, right?
Yeah.
Because like you guys are like, what do I play? So
I don't know what
the biggest
fuck
thing,
I'm
right?
doing.
Hob, to be honest, because I know you're on TBD, right? And you're also a rusty bucket, because you don't play the
Fuck
game
you.
enough. You just don't. Like, let's be real. Do you think
Hey,
you play the game
I
enough?
play it like on average outside of scrims, like 2 hours a week. Okay.
Exactly. That's,
Oh,
that's not okay.
God.
I jack off more than that.
Killing me.
He's not even lying, Pepe Hands. God.
Damn it.
God. Okay, continue.
There you go.
Sniper.
Alright, go on.
Sorry, I had to change my name.
2 hours weekly equals to view.
Sorry. Okay, so my big thing, right, is I want Fuzz on hit scan. I want Cap on projectile, and then I want Feather on off support, and then I want no scopes on main
That's bad.
support, and then I want Cap on either main tank or off tank, and I want you to fucking flex. My big thing is because we kind of slapped you on this team, like fucking pushed you in here while you were also in TBD because I needed a 6 player, and you don't really play the game anymore. So I was thinking, if you wanted, I could just put you in a sub position like I kind of am right now, and then I could find like an actual
Alright.
player-to-player role, and you could come in if needed.
Yeet.
For now, though, you're just going to be in the main roster as off tank or main tank, depending on what we decide.
I'm main tank.
Don't let
Probably,
him
probably
main
not
tank,
main
please,
tank.
please.
I'll probably put Caleb on main tank.
Yeah, count.
You put me on
Listen.
main tank. I'm gonna whiff every shatter, dude.
Okay, you're
Oh,
going
I
off
play
tank.
main tank for one of these.
Caleb's
rounds.
main. No,
It's-
you're playing project. Oh, one of these rounds. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not
It's off the
fucking
team.
fighting. No, what?
What?
Callus
Wait,
main
what's
tank.
What's Calif on?
Main tank, 100%. We
And then
lock him to
I'll
that.
find an actual off tank player.
Listen, we have to lock
To fill in
off
for
the main
you.
tank. Okay, we cannot let him play any other tank. All right.
What the fuck does Tasman play?
I hear Cool Matt's not doing anything.
Tasman's not even a person.
No, he was talking about his YouTube earlier. What is he doing these days? Like what's he play? Fucking
Why
Hanzo?
is his name Zivio?
Dude, that Hanzo play was so bad.
I know.
He's like,
He
dude,
was
I got
like put
4
lights on
headshots.
it.
I've never.
Check this out.
I've-
No one was looking at me.
The bot targets that were standing still got hit by my fucking Farah-sized arrows. Big brain.
Massive.
Yeah, it kind of hurt me. I'm like, is this fucking gold gameplay? None of them turned around. They're just like, oh, there's a Hanzo killing our entire team. Wonder where he's at. Fucking all they hear is.
Everyone around me.
Hey,
Nice.
I'd just like to point out, Sniper, we got flanked by a Moira 3 times on Liu Jing. Just want to say.
Gold gameplay, by the
And
way.
they killed us all.
To be fair, the Moira was like behind you guys completely. Hanzo's right fucking next to them. It's like dead silent. There's no combat going on. They're like they're grouping up pretty much, just kind of poking at each other, and he's just fucking sitting there taking pot shots at him. There's a clear difference from the sneaky beaky Moira flank to the fucking Hanzo. Hey guys, headshot. Like I don't want to make fun of this fucking rando Tasman, but like, come on. There's no. It's not big brain. It's not small brain. It's fucking no brain, dude. No juice. Like
No brain, no
that's
aim.
just how it is. Reformed woman beater. Can you just be reformed?